Greetings to everyone. We are live with Positive Mindset with Dr.Ngcungama. Let's unpack khona indaba yencwadi yethu Decolonizing Christianity, which has a section that speaks about a positive mindset and tools akhona. So today we are speaking about visualization as we started yesterday. So we hope you are still being encouraged and still being inspired by the videos that we post. Siwazwile ama testimonies and people sharing the videos and people commenting on the videos. That was so awesome. We believe that even today's message will impact you as well. So yesterday we quoted page 44 of the book that I wrote and published in 2018, Decolonizing Christianity, the South African Bible. So today we will be unpacking our positive mindset tools, and I happen to write about them in Decolonizing Christianity, chapter number page 45. So you can say verse 45 because it's also the South African Bible, but then it's page 45 whereby we speak about the tools for positive mindset. So one of the tools of a positive mindset is visualization, the one that we will discuss today. Excuse me for that. So I'll read word for word. After coming to this realization, I then founded a family called Positive Mindset Gathering, which unites winners from different social backgrounds. Here we gather to share our discourse. We use the following formula to receive good out of life. Listen to this formula: visualization, affirmation, and actions. So let us listen to the definition that I offered for visualization. Visualization is when one channels her or his thoughts to think about the good result or the final stage of whatever they are working to achieve. So visualization, it is whereby one channels his own thoughts or own minds to picture or to imagine the good, which is the final page. So when we're speaking of visualization, we are speaking about you having the final picture of what you want to achieve out of life. That is the problem that we have today with people or with South African citizens. They move around not having a direction or a clear picture of what they want to see out of this life. The most important thing for you that you need to have in your subconscious mind, it is the final picture of the person that you want to see yourself as, or of the person that you want to be in the next life. So the best picture that you need to have of your life is a picture of the prosperous image of yourself, or is a picture of your prosperous self. So the first thing that you need to create, it is that picture of a transformed self. A picture of yourself being a successful business person, being a successful motivational speaker, being a successful video broadcaster, or being a successful comedian. So have that clear picture, have that final picture of yourself. Picture that stadium, picture that event, picture that bookshop that you want to own, picture that publishing company that you want to manage. Have a clear picture or clear final picture of what you want to achieve. So I said this: Jesus kept on visualizing about his crucifixion, and he created it exactly, even in reality. So to those who are Christian, they would agree with me on this case that you find Jesus in the Bible visualizing, having a clear picture of the end product of what was about to happen with his life. And he says that I can destroy this temple and rebuild it in 3 days. So now Jesus had a final picture of his crucifixion. He would sometimes tell to people, this is how it will happen. I will come back again. This is how the process will happen. So he had a final picture, a clear picture of the final product. Do you have a final picture of what you want to become? Do you have a final picture of your business? Do you have a final picture of your idea? Do you have a final picture of your job? Do you have a final picture of your workplace? The first thing that you need to develop is a final picture, so that when you visualize, you will be able to visualize having a stimulus or a stimuli, something that triggers a particular response. That thing that will trigger that particular response will be a final picture of your life and yourself receiving or living the best out of life. So as we continue, so it is important to meditate about the good, successful self inside you. This is very important. When you visualize about the successful and prosperous self inside you. That person is not outside you. That person is not out of your reach, but that person is inside you. That is a final product. That final product is inside you. It's not outside you, but it is inside you. So you have to have that clear picture inside you. How do we get this clear picture inside us in the first place? We get this picture inside our system by encoding or storing in the information in our system. How do you encode a clear picture or a final picture? You encode by moving around. Ukuthi uye endaweni of influence. Go to places whereby you will see what you want to become. For instance, don't tell me that you are visualizing about a mansion, yet you've never entered a property directory whereby you will see ukuthi ama-mansions, how much do they cost. Don't tell me that you are visualizing with a car whereby you haven't seen even the price of the car that you want to drive. Don't tell me that you are visualizing about being married, yet you haven't made a wedding coat for that matter, or you haven't spoken to that partner that you want to be married with. So the reason why most of us do not achieve what we visualize with, we tend to have a picture that is outside of our reach. We tend to have a picture that is outside of our system. The picture that is inside your system is the picture that is made up of what you have encoded, what you have decided to put in your system. So now what you watch, what you play will create that particular picture of your finished self, of your complete self, of your completed image. So when you want to create that image, encode your system with things that add value to your dream and your vision. Most of us, we are loading our systems with things that are useless, conversations. That is not adding any value to your successful or complete image, and it is wasting time, and it will tarnish that final image that you are supposed to be having about yourself. So in order for you to have that successful image, you need to be in spaces whereby people are speaking of what you want to achieve in this next life. For instance, when I wanted to be part of a publishing company, I started moving around, talking to people who have publishing companies, and talking to people who are speaking of business deals, who are speaking of business investments. I started meeting those people before I started a publishing company. So in order for you to have a clear picture of what you want, start moving around or be in that particular place whereby people are speaking about something that adds to your final picture. Don't just be in spaces whereby people are speaking about negative things, whereby people are not dreaming. You won't be able to have a final picture or a good picture when you visualize, because whatever you put into your system, you will see it when you close your eyes. For instance, if I can just make an example of this as you are listening to me right now, if I can just say to you, picture a red Mercedes-Benz. What has happened to your mind right now? Exactly, your mind has pictured exactly a red Mercedes-Benz, because I said to you, picture a red Mercedes-Benz. So whatever that you succumb yourself or that you soak yourself into adds into the final picture of what you want to become, or adds to a final picture of what you will see when you're closing your eyes. So it's really important to load yourself with positive stuff, with positive images of your successful self, in order for you, when you visualize, what you visualize has the power to shape your confessions and your affirmations. So in other words, into ozoyikhuluma, uzokhuluma into oyicabangile, uzokhuluma into that was in your mind. So what will shape your affirmations is what is in your mind. It's what you are thinking about, because what you are thinking about will define what you will say. What you will say will define what will happen. So today we are still on the part of what you are thinking about. What do you see when you sleep? What do you see when you wake up? What do you see? Visualization is very important, that you need to have a clear picture of what you want to achieve at the end of the day. How do you do that? You load yourself with what you want to see when you sleep. Visualization is very important when you sleep, to load yourself with what you want to see. For instance, most people think that dreams are just natural. They just come and go. They just come just because everyone is supposed to have dreams. Whereas dreams are when the subconscious mind is exposing what has been instilled to it during daylight, whether you are aware or you are unaware. Whatever that is happening during the day has power to come back when you are asleep. So it's very important when you are about to sleep to load your system with positive stuff. For instance, start going through those videos whereby they show the car that you want to drive. Start going through those videos whereby you see a person that looks like you, a person that you want to become. Start looking at those videos of shops whereby they speak about trades, different stuff, profit and all those things. Start looking at those things, and before you sleep, look at that with your imaginary eye. Start affirming that. Start affirming that I'm a winner. Start affirming that I have a business. Start affirming that I won't have coronavirus. Start affirming that I'm healed. Have that picture before you sleep and have that picture when you wake up. This is what I do. When I sleep, I listen to Rev Ike, and when I wake up, I also listen to Rev Ike. Why do I do this? It is because I want to enter through the visualization process whereby I will see the clear picture of what I want to become before I even become it. Even when I wake up, I make it a point that I start with that. Why do I have to do that? Because when you are asleep, that negative energy can come and kick in and make you wake up feeling negative. Also, the Bible states that even Jesus says this, that even when a person is sleeping, the enemy has power to come and plant the evil seed into their minds or into their subconscious minds or into their spirits. So what is really important is that before you sleep, load your system with what you want to see. Visualize, have a clear picture of what you want to see. Even when you're starting a day, have a good picture of that particular day. Have a good picture of your day going well. Have a good picture of you having a successful day. Have a good picture of those meetings going well. Have a good picture of those deals going well, even those sales, even those meetings, appointments, whatsoever that you are supposed to do in that particular day. Have a clear picture even before you start a day. Visualize. So before we close today's program, it is very important that we visualize. So today we are going to enter into our visualization process as we did yesterday. So wherever you are, whether you'll be watching this video later on or whether you're watching this video right now, I would like you to join me in this visualization process whereby we are helping you channel your subconscious mind to think the best out of life, to think the good out of life. So right now I'd like you to close your eyes wherever you are. Just close your eyes wherever you are. Close your eyes wherever you are. In the midst of all the stresses, corona, Great Depression, economic crisis and whatsoever, right now I want you to close your eyes wherever you are. Join me and close your eyes with me. Right now, as you are closing your eyes, I don't want you to think of something else, but I want you to have a clear picture of what you want to become right now. A clear picture of what you want to become. A clear picture of what you want to achieve. Others are thinking of themselves being in big channels, in big platforms. Others are seeing themselves in their workplaces. Others are seeing themselves managing families. Others are seeing themselves having large amounts of money. Whatever picture that you have, I want you to locate it right now. I want you to think about that right now. I want you to think about that right now. Think about that right now. As you're closing your eyes, I want you to think about that right now. Think about it. Think about it. I know that there is this voice that is telling you that, oh, all this is just a lie. All this is just a joke. But right now, I want you to control your mind. Let it think about what you want to become. Let it think about what you want to become right now. I want you to control your mind. Let it have that clear picture. Silence every awkward voice right now. Silence every awkward voice right now. Tell your mind that it's time to think about the person that you want to become. As you are consistently developing that image of your successful self, of your prosperous self, I want you to affirm these words with me wherever you are. Say right now, right here, I am attracting my successful self. I am attracting my successful image to be made manifest in this physical life. I am rich. I am prosperous. I am healed. I have all the good that life has to give. I am blessed. I have money. I am not lacking anything. I am living my dream. I am living my dream. I am living my dream. I am prosperous. I have all that I want. I have all the people that I need for my dream to be successful. I have all the sponsors that I need for my business to be successful. I have all the associates that I need for my vision to be successful. As you are thinking about that, it is happening. It is coming to your life. It is slowly coming to your life. I can see it happening in your life. And if you can see it, then you can have it. Right now, I'd like you to slowly open your eyes with me as you enter into this new reality of life. Thank you very much for joining me in this wonderful session with Positive Mindset, whereby we are speaking about visualization. Join us tomorrow, whereby we'll be speaking about affirmations. This week we are still unpacking the Positive Mindset tools, which is visualization, affirmation, and actions. So one announcement. Tomorrow, which will be the 1st of April, we will be releasing my free book, which will be released on ebook platforms on our channel or on our page, which is I Write What I Like, African Literature Hub. If you want to have your free copy, make it a point that you follow this channel. You'll follow this post. I'll actually include it on the next post, and also get it on my timeline, Dr.Ngcungama. You can be able to download it from there, and you will be able to download it from the page of I Write What I Like Hub. And also 27 April, join us at Old Prison, Pietermaritzburg, whereby we will be launching Code Switching book, and get yourself a copy, 300 Rand a ticket, which will be your book copy as well. Thank you very much for joining, and hope to see you tomorrow, and keep on sharing these videos. Thank you very much. Amen and amen.